All right. Hello and good morning, my fellow geniuses. I hope that you all had a really good weekend, and I hope that you are available to join me in my little quest within creating AlmaLinux virtual machines. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my Proxmox environment, and we'll do a little bit of review of what happened previously in our live streams. So we have what we consider to be AlmaBrain right here, and I'll just go ahead and pull up the specs. We are making this server the central processing or the brain of our lab environment. And to not make this intro too long, the purpose of this live stream is we've got a brain. Now we're going to create 2 worker nodes. And in the previous video, we configured services on this server. So we added Git. So now we can go ahead and sign in. And I haven't done anything within actually adding this, but we do have it now. Furthermore, the other thing that we did while we were doing this is we made sure that we had NFS installed and Ansible installed. Those were the 2 main services that I was concerned about, and then we created a backup. And so in this backup, we have notes, and you can see the services that we added: Git, Ansible, and of course we're gonna make this a web server, Apache web server. So let me make sure that these current tasks are looking correct. I don't want to mislead you all. Let's see. Extreme Monday 9:30. Yeah, I'll be on tonight. And current task, creating local AlmaLinux virtual machines. That's exactly what we're doing. And we are currently at 10 subscribers. Thank you all for joining the Hornet's Nest. I am the operator, and this is Terminal House Media. Let's get started. So I'm going to create a VM, and we're going to make this node 1. And I'll just can't use uppercase, so we'll do node 1. ISO image, we're going to use the AlmaLinux. We got to create 2 servers today. So VMF, UFF5 storage. I'm going to do Q35. I'm good with the system. And the BIOS, actually we're on disks, so 32. I'm going to stick with the default one of these controller nodes because I want to use Terraform. So that's the goal, is to eventually make a good template. And these are just my worker nodes. So what I will do is I'm gonna keep this as is, and we're gonna go ahead and press next. 1 socket, 2 cores, and put it on the host. Memory, let's do 4096, and we'll keep the networking the exact same. All right. This looks beautiful. I'm not going to start it after it's created because I need to. Now we see it here. VM 101, 101. That's the VM ID. And here soon we'll see the VM name. There we go. Node 1. All right. Okay, so what I need to do is you all see that I've got Visual Studio up. I'm going to go ahead and close that. And we're going to continue working our web UI. And we're going to use what I've said before, which is called Claude. Okay, so let me go ahead and open up Claude real quick. All right. Okay. I need to create a Terraform like template in Proxmox 9.2 because I don't want to continue to have to build these worker nodes. They will be deleted and created when I need them. So we're trying to automate this server provisioning. So it says, great, I have everything I need. Here's a complete walkthrough for setting up a Proxmox Cloud init VM template and deploying worker nodes from it with Terraform. All right, phase 1, build the Cloud init template on Proxmox. Build a Cloud init VM template on Proxmox, your golden image. Repeatedly. Use Terraform to clone it into a worker nodes on demand, then destroy it when done. So first step is build the Cloud init template on Proxmox. All right, so that's what we're going to start on. And you can see we have the indicator on what we're doing with the orange and white dot. So that's how you can follow along with the task. If I don't make it around to adding the timestamps, this is one of the ways you can see what I've been working on. All right, so download Ubuntu 24 Cloud image or whatever distro you prefer. Install guest tools images. Create the VM shell ID. Import the Cloud image disk. Add the Cloud init besides the disk. So basically, it seems as though it pulls down the image. It installs these guest tools. So we're creating a server through the CLI. We're creating a VM through the CLI. I already have an ISO image uploaded to my Proxmox host. So you can see here, when I pull back up my web browser, oops, wrong web browser. Yeah, so here, if I go to my data center, data center, host, then local, see ISO images, I've already got AlmaLinux and RHEL already uploaded here. And I did that in a previous video, if you would like to see how that was done. Okay, so still moving on. Let's see what it says now. How do you want to create the initial VM to turn it into a template? Proxmox GUI, duh. And I'm using other. What will these worker nodes be used for? Kubernetes eventually. I am using AlmaLinux 10. All right, so it's a lot simpler process. So basically, I've already created the server, and I've already done that part. Hold on, I'm gonna fix my mic. Okay, so what we can see is we've already got the server created. We just did that at the beginning of the video. And now it's prep the VM as a template inside the VM. And what I'm going to do is copy this script. Wow, this is kind of cool. All right, let's get it going. Okay, so prep the VM as a template inside the prep the VM as a template SSH and or use the Proxmox console. Okay, I'm getting some ideas right here. All right, so I think that the way that I want to set this up is it's going to install wget, right? And that's cool, which means it can get things from my repo server, AlmaLinux. It's a repo server, it's a web server, it's Git. Maybe it's too many services on one server, but I'm limited in my lab environment. So it's got SOCAP contract, IP route, TC, and NFS tables. Some of these things I don't need. So what I'm going to do is end up copying this into I'm going to copy this into my text editor, and I'm going to place this script on AlmaBrain. I'm going to use Visual Studio Code to connect. I'm going to do SSH, and I did admin at 192.168.1.21, I believe. Cool, and we're in. I'm going to elevate my privileges, and oh, wrong browser. There we go. Oh no. Okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't lock myself out. All right, so we're in AlmaBrain, and we do systemctl status git. Let's do history. Here we go, GitLab CTL status. So we can see that it's running. Prometheus is down. Normally one up, run log. Okay, so this is a good time to start using Git. All right. So I'm gonna go back to Claude real quick. I like this prep script. However, I want to make it my own and monitor and control the versioning. I have Git installed on my central server. I have never used it before, and I need to pass GitHub foundations. So this is a good place to start. Do you have a GitHub account? Yes, I already do. Where will you primarily run Git commands? On my central server. So configure Git on your server. Make the output readable. Set the default branch name to main. Set up the SSH authentication to GitHub. And display your public key. Copy this entire output. Then on GitHub, go to settings. Okay. All right. So there's going to be some things that are going to be done off screen. We're doing the next phase real quick. So we're going to connect to config Git on the server. It's already configured, so we can get to the UI. But what I want to do is connect it to the internet. So I'm going to copy this, go back into Visual Studio Code, clear, and let's do this, clear, pwd ls, and we're going to create a new file called git join.sh, I for insert, and shebang, bin bash. All right, and let's go ahead and edit this file. User.name and email. I'm going to do this off screen, and once I have it logged in, great, but I don't want to give this piece of my information away, not voluntarily. So we will be right back. All right, so I preemptively ended the break because I want to display that it doesn't take long to finish that task. That took me 5 minutes to connect this server to GitHub. I will not display a lot of some of the steps that just transpired because those are SSH keys, those are emails and data that you generally would not want publicly available on the internet. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to kind of display that process, but we have this SSH-T and we're checking our ability to connect to GitHub online. And I did that by generating an SSH key here and copying that over to what would be GitHub, the actual webpage. So if I do an ls in this directory, pwd, it's going to show me the present working directory. Yeah. Anyways, I forget what the P stands for. So we got, I know CWD is current working directory. Oh, PWD. Anyways, PWD is can't remember what the acronym stands for. Let's just go ahead and look it up since we have the internet. What does PWD mean in Linux? I thought it was print working directory. All right, we getting it. Okay, so we got print working directory, and we see we're in the root. And also I placed this file here in root called git join. And if you saw, which of course you probably did early in the video, you just have some placeholders that you have to fill out, and everything else is pretty straightforward. So we're weaving. We're back. So we've got GitHub connected, and we're going to finish out the weave, and I think that's going to be the end of this video. So we left off on creating a script which is going to configure our servers. Okay, so now we're back on step 2. Cool. Now we're back to step 2. Let's do this. Before you start, make sure you're inside the AlmaLinux 10, not your current central server. You want root and not cool. That's all great. You connect to the Proxmox GUI. SSH. Oh, that means so. Ew, that's gross. That means I have to configure the server. That kind of sucks. All right, whatever. So I have to configure the server first. So let's go ahead and do that. And then in the next video, because today's a big day. I am starting a new position, and they're meeting me at lunchtime. So I want to make sure I'm ready for that. So what we'll do is go through the Anaconda selections and get this server booted up. And then tonight we'll work on Terraform and everything else. All right, we've done this 1,000 times. We're definitely going to enable the root account. I don't care about the dictionary check. I didn't expect that I would have to do this, but it does make sense. I hate taking away time on live streams to go through this process, because at a certain point, you get pretty used to this, and it's just kind of an annoying task sometimes, honestly. This is gonna put them all in the, do I really want to do that? No, I don't. Installation. All right. Well, I guess because we're not customizing this, you all can't see what's going on. I am so sorry. All right. We are not customizing this display or this server too much. So I did server with GUI. The network is the same. Okay, so 126, you know what we're going to connect to. Installation destination, I did all the consistent same. Root account is enabled. Admin is the user that we're going to be using. We're going to keep the time and date as New York because this is a template, so we got to make sure that what's being done can be repeated. All right, so let's see. I think that we are ready to go ahead and begin the installation. And this is where I believe that I will go ahead and end the live so that it's not annoying for you all. So, like I said, the purpose of this was to create some Terraform templates. And what we accomplished in this short session was connecting AlmaLinux node to online Git, so that when we create this server config script, you all, the 10 subscribers and those who will eventually join in the future, can actually utilize this as well. And that is the whole purpose of this channel and of this live stream and of my journey. Is I'm doing the work, I'm explaining and showing exactly what I'm doing. You see the failures, you see the successes, and the goal is to just learn from it. Hopefully learn with you all. And I try to display the disclaimers to let you all know that this is my study process. I enjoy listening to music and figuring things out. And I hope that you all join the Hornet's Nest with me. We will see the completed installation of this server tonight. As you can see, Monday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll go ahead and lock that in, and we'll be live again tonight. And that's when you all will see Node 2 is created, and hopefully Node 2 will be created using Terraform. Thank you all for watching, and have an amazing day.